to fight, but by jingo now we do. We've got the ships, we've got the men, and got the money too. We've found a friend in need.
Is it just me, or does anybody else think the armed forces suck? The combined might of America, Britain, and a dozen other NATO bimbos can't beat some blokes in a pickup truck wearing curtains and making fireworks in their shed. The armed forces suck. They've got satellites, drone killers, laser beams, flying tanks, nuclear submarines, secret agents, body armor, helmet cams, smart bombs, space weapons, sonic sci-fi, microwave, crowd cooking death rays. They've got stealth bombers, stealth fighters, black ops, special ops, and psyops. But we're still fucking losing? Join the army. We'll let you kill random innocent civilians somewhere else. Kill without compunction or consequence. Massacre civilians legally with no comeback. Bomb, strafe, shell, or drone kill your way to the top in the only career made for serial killing misfits. No experience necessary, no psych evaluations, no investigations. Opportunities for killing have never been greater. Be all you can be. Join the army. Killing's our job. You don't have to enjoy killing in the army, but it helps. You don't have to be a crazed, cold-blooded reprobate, but it won't hurt, and we don't mind. Yes, the army. We'll give you a gun and let you kill people. Then we'll stand right beside you and say, they had it coming. Join the army. Join the army, where killing doesn't have to be bad, and you don't have to go to jail.
We've all been taught that thou shalt not kill. But hear this. Fuck that shit.
900 bases, 150 different countries. We have enough weapons to blow up the world about 20, 25 times. We have more weapons than all the other countries put together, essentially. And we want to spend more and more.
The army hopes to increase the numbers of non-white British soldiers from just 4%, where they are at the moment.
You need me to save your miserable black life right now, don't you?
شنو يعني انتم تريدون تقتلون كل العرب؟ Do you want to kill every Arab?
That's what I was trained to do.
Holy shit, you see that fucking head come apart, man? I never seen brains like that before, man.
You know, we're asked to do some pretty appalling things.
It's a lot more gruesome than you think. The armed forces, I was thinking about joining the Air Force. And when I was in the Air Cadets, there was a lot of racism. The cultures are different, but I just think there was a lot of I think mainly culture difference. So you wouldn't really fit in.
Do put them into camps.
Camps?
Well, for the time being, anyway. Then we can do what Hitler did. Oh, think of it. Think of it. Hundreds of people, no, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands, rounded up from their stinking slums and smelly ghettos, driven into big holding camps. Men, women, pickaninnies. Oh, you'll hear the Calypso then, all right. You'll see England as it used to be again. Red sails in the sun. They won't want to go. So we shall have to push and prod and hunt them down. They'll fight, so we'll have to shoot them and CS gas them and smash down the doors, eh? Hey, put barbed wire around them, searchlights on the corners. Think of all the hate they'll feel. Think of all the violence. Think of all the pain and the degradation. And in the end, the shooting and the riots.
Making up a search party. Better than staying at home, isn't it, sir? Eh? I mean, at home, if you kill someone, they arrest you, eh? They give you a gun and show you what to do, sir. I mean, I killed 15 of those buggers, sir. Now, at home, they'd hang me. Here, they'll give me a fucking medal, sir.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor, hungry people in the mud for big, powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. Well, I'm going to shoot them for what? How am I going to shoot them? Them little poor little black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
You my enemy. My enemies are white people, not Viet Congs or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Don't you know we in a war here?
Hey, man, he's cool. He's cool. He's one of us.
Let me tell you about us.
What the hell is
Our purpose here is to protect our black leaders from the racial onslaught of the pig who wishes to brutalize our black leaders, rape our women, and destroy our black communities.
Who's a baby killer?
Yes, we are against any war where black soldiers are sent to the front line to die for a country that hates them. Yes, we are against any war where black soldiers go to fight and come to be brutalized and killed in their own communities as they sleep in their beds at night. Yes, we are against all these racist and imperial dog acts.
It's racial. Well, expand. All right, bet. Now, check it out. The white ball dominates everything, right? Knocks the shit out the yellow ball, the red ball, right? And the game's over when the white ball drives the black ball completely off the table. Now, why is that?
I don't know, but I'm sure you tell me, my brother.
Sure, you're right. Look, it's because of the white man's fear of the sexual potency of black balls.
Now, that one was kind of interesting. That was interesting.
You see, what was...
I see where you're going, and the pool table is the earth. That's why it's green.
Oh, see, your shit is coming out now.
And the world, they used to think it was flat.
Screw him.
Hey, when you do the Oprah Winfrey show, I'm gonna be front row.
It's not about jokes. Me and him are here. It's not about...
That one was kind of deep. You went to the bottom of the ocean on that. Yeah, but losers get the beer, so...
Oh, I'm gonna get the beer. But see how our thing is here?
Oh, yes, we're on the same wavelength.
There it is.
We're the same cat.
Get him there.
Okay, I get it. I'm gonna work on him. All right.
When we hear, as we've heard throughout all our lives, no matter how old we are, that we are a country that stands for freedom, for rightness, for justice, for everyone, it simply doesn't apply to those who are not white. It just simply doesn't apply. We were the most rapacious, aggressive, destructive, torturing, monstrous people who swept from one coast to the other, murdering and causing mayhem among the Indians. And that isn't revealed, because we don't like that image of ourselves. We like to see ourselves as perhaps John Wayne sees us.
I did a joke that was about the Ministry of Defence being racist, right? I said, at least in the old days we were honest, and we called it the Ministry of War. And I'd do a guy at the Ministry of War picking up the phone and going, "Hello, Ministry of War, Department of Nigger Bombing, how can I help?" And it came from a quote I'd read, right? So I'd read a quote from Lloyd George, and he'd been asked, what will Britain do if America becomes more powerful? And he said in Cabinet, "We'll sell them our expertise in bombing niggers."
Where you go?
50 Franklin D. Roosevelt.
No, get out.
What?
I don't drive his kind.
My kind?
Americans, I don't drive Americans.
But I'm Chinese.
Yeah, but you're with him. And they're the most violent people on earth. Always starting wars, always killing people. Americans make me sick.
Look, man, we are not in the mood for this. Me and my partner just got violated by a small Frenchman.
Wearing a very large ring.
You're a pathetic bunch of criminals who always resort to violence. Always push around the little guy.
And that stuff ain't true. America's not violent.
Come on, America is a joke. You lost in Vietnam, you lost in Iraq. You can't even beat the Europeans in basketball anymore. The dream team is dead.
I didn't hear you, man. Talk about the NBA again. I dare you. I double dare you.
Even you skinny women disgust me. Holly Berry.
Oh, hell no. There you done gone too far. You want violence, smelly Frenchman? Huh? Do you want violence? Well, you got it.
Gotta put the gun down.
Say you love America.
I love America. Please don't kill me.
Sing the national anthem.
Allons enfants de la...
Not that one, man. Sing the American one.
I know it.
Oh, say, can you see?
Oh, see, can you see?
I don't care. I don't care about money. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'd prefer that if I want some chicken, I just hit you over the head and take yours.
Okay. Which we know that's the way your foreign policy is conducted these days. Although you're Canadian, aren't you?
How did I get lumped into this?
You're from Canada, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
But you've overcome that, and now you're just
We
doing...
just like to hang out while they kick ass.
No, but Canada's a great country. Compared to America, it's the same people.
Well, you know, I like America too.
Yeah,
I
of
really
course.
can't say that I dislike
Okay.
America here.
I don't wish you to do that.
Because
I'm
I
not
have to
trying
go
to-
back.
All right, dismiss. And after lunch, as a special treat, we'll discuss defense.
People here are literally bursting with war. This is very much a country that's going to blow up in its face.
Well, gentlemen, it seems you have little option now but to declare war immediately.
Very well, it's war.
War it is.
That's it, Chris. It's war. War has broken out. This is a war.
That's it. Yes, it's war. From now on, the Day-to-Day will be providing the most immediate coverage of any war ever fought. On the front line and in your face, Donald Bethlehem.
Standing by, Douglas Hurd.
The Day-to-Day smart bombs have nose-mounted cameras. This is Smart Bomb Stephen, and that is Susanna Gekkelois.
I'll be reporting from inside the fight.
Like some crazy Trojan. And keeping an eye on everything that's going on out there at the Day-to-Day news pipe, Douglas Trox. Chris. But first, the weather from Sylvester Stewart.
I just want to talk a little bit about that war in the Persian Gulf. Big doings in the Persian Gulf. You know my favorite part of that war? It's the first war we ever had that was on every channel plus cable. Well, we like war. We like war. We're a war-like people. We like war because we're good at it. And you know why we're good at it? Because we get a lot of practice. This country's only 200 years old, and already we've had 10 major wars. We average a major war in this country every 20 years, so we're good at it. And it's a good thing we are. We're not very good at anything else anymore. But we can bomb the shit out of your country, all right? Especially if your country is full of brown people. Oh, we like that, don't we? That's our hobby. That's our new job in the world, bombing brown people. Iraq, Panama, Grenada, Libya, you got some brown people in your country. Tell them to watch the fuck out. But when's the last white people you can remember that we bombed? Can you remember the last white? Can you remember any white people we've ever bombed? The Germans. The Germans are the only ones. And the only reason for that is because they were trying to cut in on our action. They wanted to dominate the world. Bullshit. That's our fucking job. That's our fucking job. Now we only bomb brown people. Not because they're trying to cut in on our action, just because they're brown. Now you might be noticing I don't feel about that war the way we were told we were supposed to feel about that war, the way we were ordered and instructed by the United States government to feel about that war. See, my mind doesn't work that way. I got this real moron thing I do. It's called thinking. And I'm not a really good American because I like to form my own opinions. I don't just roll over when I'm told to. Sad to say, most Americans just roll over on command. Not me. Not me. I have certain rules I live by. My first rule, I don't believe anything the government tells me. Nothing. Zero. And I don't take very seriously the media or the press in this country, who in the case of the Persian Gulf War were nothing more than unpaid employees of the Department of Defense, and who most of the time function as kind of an unofficial public relations agency for the United States government. So I don't listen to them. I don't really believe in my country. And I gotta tell you folks, I don't get all choked up about yellow ribbons and American flags. I consider them to be symbols, and I leave symbols to the symbol-minded.